Good morning and welcome to your Fast Track to 7. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
And I'm Alex Larson. Breaking news this morning, an early morning diesel fuel leak in West Fargo has led to an emergency road closure.
Fire crews responding to the intersection of 7th Avenue Northeast and 13th Street Northeast in West Fargo. This was just after midnight overnight. The West Fargo Fire Department says when crews arrived on scene, they found that a truck had sprung a leak while driving down 7th Avenue Northeast.
This prompting the West Fargo Police Department to section off part of this road and block off a nearby water drainage system until the spill could be properly cleaned up. Fire officials say at this time no fuel has leaked into any nearby waterway or drainage system.
Most of the fuel was pumped out of the leaking truck and taken from the scene to prevent any further leaks. Sand trucks are going to be brought in to help reduce the impact of the remaining fuel still on the ground there.
Meanwhile, the West Fargo Fire Department says 7th Avenue Northeast, just west of 10th Street Northeast to 13th Street Northeast, are going to be closed today to allow for that cleanup. It's expected to be complete this afternoon.
3 vehicles were heavily damaged after a driver appears to have crashed into 2 parked cars early this morning.
The Fargo Police Department responding to that call just after 1 a.m. for reports of a crash on the 800 block of 10th Avenue North. According to our reporter on scene, 2 cars appeared to have been parked when a third car crashed into them. The
cars were towed from the scene. We have reached out to the Fargo Police Department for more information. Be sure to stick with Valley News Live on air and online as we continue to learn more. New this morning, North Dakota Highway Patrol investigating a crash that closed the I-94 on-ramp in West Fargo for 90 minutes yesterday.
It happened just after 6 p.m. when Highway Patrol says 31-year-old Cole Lee of Dalton, Minnesota was driving a dump truck towing a trailer with an excavator on it when that truck left the roadway as he tried to speed up. Officials say Lee tried to steer back onto the on-ramp when the trailer tipped and separated from the truck.
Lee was not injured. The crash and there are no charges expected in that crash, A 49-year-old man is at Sanford with life-threatening injuries after a crash yesterday on an off-ramp at the TriLevel.
Highway Patrol says just before 6 p.m. that man lost control on the loop ramp, hitting a guardrail, leading to a major traffic backup, as you can see here during rush hour on I-94. That man was wearing a seatbelt. We'll continue to update you as we learn more. And a man was arrested after a crash along 25th Street in Fargo yesterday.
Ernesto Gomez now facing several charges, including DUI and distracted driving. Police say he crashed into another vehicle on 25th Street and 5th Avenue South around 2 yesterday afternoon.
Gomez tried to leave during that investigation, but was detained. Police say no one was hurt. And now to a story from our whistleblower hotline.
A West Fargo woman says she is raising concerns after years of noticing concrete debris coating her entire neighborhood, she says. It's coming from a nearby excavating company. The Riverside neighborhood is in an industrial part of town.
And 2 to 3 times a year, concrete is crushed in their backyards, creating debris on everything. The city says everything the excavating company is doing is legal, but it's still concerning to those who live there.
They crush concrete. And when they are crushing this concrete, it is in the air. And as you see, the beautiful Cheyenne River is right behind me. It is also contaminating our water.
We reached out to the excavating company, who says they know they create dust at times, but do everything they can to limit it to as much as possible.
You can read the full statement. Just head on over to valleynewslive.com. If you need help with an issue in your community, you can also call our whistleblower hotline.
You can find that number up on your screen right now, or else head on over to our website, fill out the form. That's where you can leave your tip, and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Tonight, fallen Fargo police officer Jake Wallin will be among 3 names added to the State Peace Officer Memorial at the state capitol. It'll bring that total number there to 69.
The event begins at 7 this evening. You can look for coverage right here tonight on Valley News Live. Now, this is all ahead of National Police Week, and Valley News Live is sending a team to Washington, D.C. as the Fargo Police Department honors fallen officer Jake Wallin.
You can watch for that coverage from D.C. all next week, including a special candlelight vigil, ceremonies, and memorial services honoring officers locally as well as across the country. And law enforcement in Grand Forks honoring fallen officers yesterday with support from the San Diego, California Police Department. They presented a plaque for area fallen officers at the Northern Valley Law Enforcement Memorial.
The initiative was started by San Diego Police, who wanted to honor their fallen service members and then spread that across the country. They are now on their way as well to Washington, D.C., again for National Police Week. All right, everybody, a beautiful start to our Thursday morning here in the Valley. We're sending things over to meteorologist Lisa Green for a closer look at what we can expect. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, we are loving this view on our Skycam in Fargo this morning. The sunshine, just a few of those fair weather clouds passing by here this morning too, and quiet conditions. The camera not shaking in the wind like it was earlier this week. It's a great start. And this is our view in Fargo, but a lot of places having similar views, whether it's clear skies completely to a few more passing clouds here this morning. It's 48 degrees in Fargo. It's 44 in Grand Forks, and you can see the wind reports coming in are on that lower side. Most of us only in the single digits for wind here this morning, and wind is northeast, turning more northerly for us in the valley. So that wind, a little bit cooler wind, but still it's going to be a nice day today. We've got some clear skies in a lot of spots, just a few areas of some clouds drifting through, and that's about it. So looking at our forecast for today, as you're stepping out the door, you may need the jacket this morning, but definitely not this afternoon, as we'll have light wind and temperatures climbing back into the 60s and low 70s. A high of about 71 today in Fargo. By 4 p.m. we'll be at 70 degrees. And again, that wind staying on that light side. We'll see wind speeds into the teens for the afternoon, and that's about it for us today. So beautiful day, another one that we get to keep for the books here. And then into Friday, that's a day that not everybody sees rain, but there is a chance for an isolated shower or thunder shower more along the Red River and then points east. There will also be a little more wind on Friday too. Not a washout, but something to watch for if you have plans. I know we have graduation for MSUM tomorrow, this weekend, Saturday, graduation day for NDSU and UND, and Mother's Day coming up for Sunday. Lots going on, the fishing opener, and we've got some great weather for it. Just a couple of shots of rain again Friday, and then moving into Saturday night and early Sunday, there's a slight chance for some showers in northwest Minnesota, and that's the one thing we'll be watching. And you can always check the latest on the VNL weather app no matter where you are, whether you're on a boat somewhere or heading out to a graduation event. We're looking pretty good here for this weekend.
Yeah, whether you're at a party, on the beach, whatever you're doing this weekend, just kind of keep your eye to the sky just in case, huh?
Exactly, but for the most part, yes, it looks beautiful. Temperatures in the 70s coming up, even upper 70s both days.
Lucky us.
Yeah, love to hear that. Thank you, Lisa. And get ready to grab your rods and reels, because it's time to hit the water for the 76th annual Minnesota Governor's Fishing Opener this weekend in Lake City.
Yeah, speaking of things to do this weekend, the Valley Today's Tatum Miller is live in studio this morning to tell us all the details. Hey there, Tatum. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. This treasured tradition kicks off the beginning of summer and celebrates the state's angling opportunities. Lauren Bennett, McGinty Executive Director of Explore Minnesota, says in recent years it's turned into a kickoff for tourism season as well.
Fishing and tourism go hand in hand in Minnesota. Not only do folks who live here love to go fishing, we also invite people from all over the country and the world to come and experience all of the Great Lakes.
And like you said, Alex, this weekend is the 76th annual opener. So this event dates all the way back to 1948. One of the most impressive parts, it's held in a different area of the state every year. This year, we're heading to Lake Pepin, located in Lake City, Minnesota.
We're really excited about being on Lake Pepin. It's such an iconic lake, and it's so important to the state. Of course, we always say it's the birthplace of water skiing, which is exciting.
McGinty says more than 1 million people will be out on the water opening day, ready to drop a line. Alex, Ashlyn, I gotta go hit the bait and tackle store after this.
Yeah, pick some up for us, would you?
Get some worms. Thank you, Tatum.
Yeah, a lot to look forward to. Thank you, Tatum, for that live look. Xcel Energy officials kicking off construction of a new Xcel Energy Service Center in Grand Forks. They say the new center will be about 30% larger than the current building. The facility will feature modern technology, an updated fleet mechanic garage, and more storage space to keep equipment out of the elements.
The groundbreaking ceremony happened yesterday afternoon at the service center located at 1206 Fifth Avenue South in Grand Forks. Well, Disneyland is about to get a whole lot bigger. Officials are sharing what an expansion could possibly look like.
So this comes after Disney cleared a major hurdle, they said, that would allow for the expansion without having to acquire any new land. Disney says they're expecting to add new attractions to their current theme parks shortly. And it was an emotional surprise yesterday for one local military veteran, all caught on camera. You're going to want to watch this. Terry Wells is a Navy vet who served aboard the USS Lafayette, a nuclear submarine armed with 16 warheads.
He was honored yesterday in Roseau for 10 years of service with Bufflin Trucking. The company surprised him with a truck of his own, custom designed in naval blue and gold with a photo of the decommissioned submarine.
Wow. What's that? No. No.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, kid.
Look at this.
You're kidding me.
Look at this.
Here's mine.
Aww.
Yeah, what a sweet surprise for
Yeah.
Terry. Well, every week he drives the route from Roseau to Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah, not a short trek. Colleagues say he has a heart of gold. We just saw it there. And his selflessness shines through in every aspect of his work. A big congrats again to Terry.
Yeah, that's my favorite story of the day
I
right
know,
there.
a good reason to smile. And another reason to smile, it is beautiful out today. Check out that sunrise. The Today Show and CBS Morning's just about to start. But hey, thanks for tuning in to the Valley today. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
I'm Alex Larson. Take care.